What's going on, guys? So today we are at Disneyland. Every time I come here, I'm never able to get onto the Radiator Springs Racers ride. So as you guys can see, I will cut to some footage. We are here at Radiator Springs Racers. Also, I got to get a quick photo slash video with, you already know what time it is, Black Widow, one of my most favorite Marvel characters. So I'm super excited to just be here today and just check out some stuff. We're here with friends, so I'm gonna get some drinks, we're gonna get some food. You guys know the drill. We're gonna check out some more things at the park and then be out of here. I'm gonna check in with you guys after the ride is done. Stay tuned.
You're to stay seated with your seatbelt buckled. Don't make me come after you. Sheriff out.
Hola amigos, se ven muy bien.
Speed and style.
Luigi, give our friend your best.
To the starting line.
Okay.
Come in, rookie. Takes more than 2 times to win a race. I'm your coach.
I'll tell you what to pitch you hard. Get it into the groove. So pay attention and do it.
Yes. Now we have the chance to make this the most glorious race of your life.
You won! I knew you had it in you did it. Congratulations.
You know, I've raced all over the world.
That is cool.
We're gonna get on that, guys.
Very nice.
Thank you very much.
Please watch your children. Para su seguridad.
All right, guys, so you saw today was an amazing trip. We got to do the Radiator Springs Racers. We got to check out a couple other places. We're actually preparing for Star Wars night. We have 2 lightsabers that are pretty legit. We got from Barnes & Noble. We didn't have saber sheaths, so we made sure to get 2 lightsaber sheaths. Because we want to show up prepared on Star Wars night. Again, I really appreciate just having the opportunity to come here to Disneyland and experience everything. One thing that I really would like to see here at Disney, I don't know if you guys are watching these videos or you listen to all this, but I showed up today and I got a little dehydrated. It was pretty warm today. And one thing that I like to drink when I'm dehydrated is coconut water. I would love it if you guys had some kind of stands around this place with some coconut water. Yo, if you guys had those here, I would buy those all day long. I'm sure other people would too, so maybe look into getting those. So anyways, guys, like I said, we're getting ready for Star Wars night. That's enough for me tonight. I gotta drive home, get ready for the week. I will see you guys in the next video. I'm out. All right, guys, so you already know what time it is. We got to do an overtime to the video. Now, on my way out of there was just something I could not ignore. I was actually telling myself the whole time there was not going to purchase them, but the popcorn buckets, whatever you want to call them, there was the Tauntaun and there was a Death Star. As we were walking out, we stopped into one store, specifically in Galaxy's Edge, which sells a lot of Empire clothing and gear. And one of the cast members actually was telling me about the Death Star, how much it's going for online and just how popular it was. And I was like, I had this itch that was telling me maybe we should get it. My girl even was like, oh, just get it. You know, we always come here. We never get any popcorn buckets or any of these themed things. Why not just go get it? So we went to this like milk stand. I forget the actual name of it, but there was a milk stand right around the corner. They sell the little soda grenades or whatever, those little soda Star Wars ball things. We got one Death Star popcorn bucket. I have it right here, guys. I can show it to you what it looks like and how it works. Now, this is it, guys. It comes with this lanyard that you can obviously use to carry it around when you're at the park. You actually notice a lot of people who had this while they're walking around the park. I didn't capture anybody who was wearing it. It was something that I could tell that they had because it actually lights up. So let me show that to you guys real quick. So there's a power button right here at the bottom. You can use this to turn it on and off. It also makes noises when you press the button. Yeah, so it's pretty cool, right? I mean, it's definitely one of these things that you can tell when you have one of these, especially at night when people are walking around, it lights up, like I said. So it just looks like this the whole night. The top actually opens up, and this is where you put your popcorn in, or whatever snacks, you know, for Halloween, you could put, you know, candy in here. It's pretty awesome that you can walk away with having the Death Star in your own hands. Yeah, guys, so that's pretty much it. You can go online, and I think a lot of people are reselling them. At this point, I think they're really hard to find. They still have Tauntauns left. Not to say that Tauntauns aren't cool. Actually, I think the Tauntauns are one of my favorite creatures in Star Wars because of the sound, and I actually like sound design, so I went into the whole process of how they use like I think it was like an otter to make the sound for the Tauntaun. So
the Tauntaun voice was concocted from a recording of an Asian sea otter. It's a very small little mammal, but with a very loud and shrill voice. And the small sea otter could almost speak with a wah-wah kind of voice, which we pitched down a bit and used it for the sound of voice of the Tauntaun.
So you guys saw the popcorn bucket, you guys saw the lightsaber sheaths or carrying cases. Now the lightsabers that we actually own, we have two of them. We have a Luke Skywalker and we have a Darth Vader lightsaber. These are really old compared to the ones that are coming out now. They're from 2016, I believe. The Hasbro Black series. I think it was called the FX lightsaber or something like that. Anyways, these ones are, they're really well made. The hilts are very nice. I'll show you guys what they look like. It makes some amazing sounds. They're not as bright as some of the newer ones or the modded ones. So you might see other people, if you go to Star Wars Night, for instance, that's what we're preparing for. People will walk around with really bright lightsabers. I believe those ones are modded. I'm still kind of like figuring out what's like modded, what's brand new, what's the old series. So we've had these ones laying around the house for a long time now, and we found the perfect situation to bust them out. And I think Disneyland really wants you to, you know, purchase the sheets to walk around with them in. It looks really cool. It's very helpful for ones like these where you really want to take care of them, because these are not like cheap plastic lightsabers like, you know, some of the other ones you can get for a lot cheaper. So hopefully you guys enjoyed them and you got to see what they look like. Anyways, guys, that was pretty much it. Here's a photo of what I actually looked like leaving the park. I got too much merch just before we walked out. It was a great time, guys. This is for real the end, and I will see you in the next video.